Merry, merry white Christmas. I feel very fortunate to get a chance to have another Christmas, to have time with my family, time with friends, time to do some of the things, to do the things, to go to the places that I started this channel for. The plan for the year includes some travel. Not a lot, but I have people I need to go see. Some I don't think some I met when I was a very small child, and, well, that was a long time ago. Let's see. The old Grand Cherokee I've called project paralysis because I have multiple project paralysis issues. I bought it in 95, or no, it's a 95 I bought in 2006. I moved to Utah from California. I needed something to get through the snow in. This one I bought specifically because it had a certain package, and that was hard to find, but I finally did. And I wasn't picky about the color for it. If I was still living in the Mojave Desert where I used to live, there's no way I'd have a black vehicle. Fortunately, it doesn't get that bad here. Nowhere near as hot. The sun's pretty intense, but the newest vehicle, well, my newest vehicle is the old Gladiator, which I've talked about at length. And the one I've had the longest, my 2002 bought brand new Super Crew. Rear-wheel drive again. I bought it in California. I didn't need four-wheel drive. So it's a two-wheel drive, as a friend calls it, car for big people. The Silverado donor vehicle, which is for my 62 Scout, back there, waiting for resurrection. My buddy Scott started that years ago, stripped it, with the intent of turning it into a cruiser, something to go to car shows, have some fun in. I think he intended to maybe make it four-wheel drive and do some mild trails, but nothing really, really big. I'm taking it one step further on that idea of cruiser by making it rear-wheel drive only. It will have a Jeep Cherokee, or I guess that's a Wrangler axle. It has been gutted. There's no gears in it, no axles, no nothing. I've got to make the stub shafts to hold the unit bearings together until I decide what else I'm going to do. So, and then on the ground, right here, closer to my shoulder, is a Cherokee Chrysler 8 1/4. It's got 410 gears. I need to put the spring perches under it and put it under the Scout. Well, get the axles put on the springs, which need to be put on the frame, and then I've got the body mount kit to mount the framed, or the body to the frame, and at least get it off of the trailer that it's been sitting on for, I don't know, 13, 14 years? 12, 10, I don't know. Been there a long time. I literally pulled it out of a field. Ironically, the part Scout I got for it sits about less than 1,000 yards away in a different field. So yeah, the Grand Cherokee's getting that axle right there for the rear. I've got goodies here, rotors for the rear, calipers, mounting to mount it to the axle. I've got WJ Grand Cherokee bigger brakes for the front to put on that axle to go with the truss kits that are sitting up in those boxes for both front and rear axles. Back there on the back corner, you'll see long arms. So I would like to have the Grand Cherokee project done by the end of February. We'll see if I can get there. I would like to have, I don't know how soon I'll get to stripping the Silverado. I would like to have it the Scout able to be driven around my cul-de-sac, which I'm fortunate to live on a cul-de-sac, not a busy street. That street over there is kind of busy, but not terribly. Yeah, I'd like to have that at least able to be driven around the neighborhood by the end of May, and then hopefully wrap it up enough to be able to drive it maybe into Salt Lake City, maybe do some 4th of July parades or other type of things over the summer, take it to some car shows. It's going to be crude, and I know it. It's not going to be finished. It's going to be rough, and that's okay, because it was kind of a crude, rough vehicle to begin with. So anyway, so yeah, it's Christmas in Utah. It's a white Christmas. Not outrageous enough to make it tough to get places or do things. It will be a good year ahead of me. I have some travel to do, like I've said, and I'm looking forward to all of it. So you're going to see more of my face, like it or not. Fortunately, I kind of like my face, so I will be talking this year more about some health issues that I've had, and some to maybe help you guys. I have a goal of spending a little more time working on a couple of my VA claims that I've put off for way too long. Travel, people to see, time with my girlfriend, time with my family, time with some very specific friends, time in the garage. And yeah, I am concerned about my future. I am concerned about when it's time to retire. My plan currently is, if I can stay healthy, to retire in about 5 years. Definitely not past 5 years. So as long as I stay healthy, here we go. If things change, well, I'll do what I can as I have to. I think I'll be okay. If I have to downsize, I have to downsize. It'll be really a bad thing, but I think a lot of the stuff will fit in my son's garage. I don't think my projects will, but we'll worry about that when it comes to it. There's a lot of neat things in my future, but it's bright. I have my whole rest of my life ahead of me. You do too. I know I mentioned that the other day, and that's okay. Time will always march on whether you want it to or not. What you do with every day is what makes you or breaks you. I choose not to squander the time I have left. And we'll see where this goes. So, love, peace, be kind to yourselves, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. And we'll see where this wild, wacky ride goes, shall we? I mean, what's the worst that happens?